After every census, North Dakota's 47 legislative districts are redrawn to adapt to population shifts in the state. Those districts determine how many lawmakers get elected and who your representative is. But some say a bill gives too much power to lawmakers themselves to draw the lines and keep their seats safe in the next election without public input.
Every 10 years, legislative districts are reapportioned based on new population data. But how transparent is that process, and should lawmakers be drawing the lines?
This is a big deal. This comes up every 10 years with the census.
Rick Guion says a bill that keeps drafts of redistricting plans out of public view could create unfair representation for voters.
The last couple decades, we've really seen some gerrymandering. I mean, some of the maps in the urban areas look like, a piece of modern art.
Every decade, a redistricting committee comprised of lawmakers from both chambers meets to draw new districts. In this year's bill, drafts of redistricting plans would be exempt from open records, meaning the public could view proposals only when presented at meetings, but not see them beforehand. Representative Chet Pollert says because the meetings are open, it shouldn't be an issue.
I just want to let folks know, because when they see the word exempt, it sounds like it's going to be done in secret. When we have a districting committee, whoever's going to be on that committee, that's got to be open record. That part is going to be open record.
But North Dakota Newspaper and Broadcasters Association lobbyist Jack McDonald says making the drafts confidential until presented deprives the public the chance to prepare meaningful testimony or objections to their plans.
The public and the legislature should see those, and I think there's just a little disagreement over the way the way the statute is written.
McDonald suggested an amendment to require drafts be public 2 weeks prior to meetings, similar to how legislative bills are available online before hearings.
I liken it to the legislature, and you have a bunch of bills here, but the bills didn't become public until the day of the hearing. That's what it seems like this is written, and that wouldn't be fair. I mean, how could you testify if you couldn't even see the bill until the hearing?
Guion brought up another concern with the bill. It says that lawmakers will make up the redistricting committee.
You can't have politicians picking their voters in secret. We'd like to see an independent commission, possibly the Ethics Commission, in the future tackle the redistricting issue.
The House passed the bill overwhelmingly last month by a vote of 86-6, and the Senate Political Subdivisions Committee is still considering the suggested amendments. Reporting in Bismarck for KX News, Maddie Beer-Temple.
The Senate committee that heard the bill Friday did not yet vote on the bill, but appeared open to the amendments during the hearing. Now for the latest.